What is going on? I'm Zedmod. Yesterday's video, we talked about patience and hoarding and all of the rest of it. We got code Zedmod in that shop. Only a day left. I like to renew it anytime I notice that it's getting towards the end of its life. By the way, Squad Busters in the shop, there's no timer. It just stops working at some point. Super frustrating. So if you thought 7 days in Boom Beach was bad, that's even worse. Now this account cruised into 20. This Sky Shield is an absolute game changer. Talked about it yesterday. Getting that Sky Shield, then moving into the remote Defib and the Bombardiers is going to be absolute awesomeness. Check out this log. Now, Donkey Monkey, if you watch, I screwed up my attack. They ended up getting, I think, 4 of my engine rooms with 2 Zookas. So, almost fizzled. Check this out. Cameron, 0 engine rooms. This person, I was just faster. Timson, 0 engine rooms. Bald Quokka, a very good player. 0 engine rooms. Beowulf 2, 0 engine rooms. Lil Simp, you got it, 0 engine rooms. 1 engine room. So very much that Sky Shield making a world of difference. Not being able to shock that hot pot coming around that corner. Do copy this base. I'll do here. Let's move this out of the spot there so you can take a screenshot in case you want to do so. Can't remember who I copied, but copied upon copied. So, and obviously there is some empty space back here, so if you have sniper towers or those 2 extra cannons, it's only gonna be stronger. So, because I got into rank 20 yesterday, it means that in the next 4 minutes, I'm gonna have enough keys for both of the things, both the remote Defib and the Bombardiers. So, I'm gonna just jump to 4 minutes from now. Probably, I mean, we'll start an attack, and if it goes well, I'll show it, but it's not about the attacks at the moment. The fact that we've got that extra engine room, we are still matching some 5s who fizzle. We are still matching some 6s who fizzle. And okay, as expected, when you are on a win streak 13 hours ago and you stop, you are a dummy. So this is where having a YouTube channel kind of gets in my brain a little bit. I want to stop and show you guys stuff when I definitely shouldn't have. As a result, losing all sorts of battles. Danimal Crackers, by the way, I believe is the backup can't see colors here, so shout out to them for spanking my base. First time I've seen Laser Rangers walk through the base. We have unlocked this beautiful remote Defib. Now you'll notice that I have not maxed it. That is based on a back of a paper napkin math showing that A, we want to max our Bombardiers, and B, we want to be able to max rocket launchers when we get there. So that's going to be 3 chests from now. Need to get this chest right here to get Bombardiers. Cannot wait for that. I am going to show you how I am using remote Defib. Not using it perfectly yet, but just want to show you the basics of it because it has the potential to help us a lot. And you're not going to like free snipe an engine room from behind or something ridiculous like that, but you are going to be able to finally clear mines. And for those of you who, like me, have held out and not gotten barrage, it is a breath of fresh air. Watching all of your Laser Rangers just absolutely mass casualty on those mines is so frustrating this season. And keeping Laser Rangers alive at the best of times, not super duper great. Now, this is the first time I have faced rocket launchers. We can't just spam all of our GBE in that back corner. Not gonna work. I would love to smoke heavy Zooka back there. I'm sure someone out there is doing it. You could also potentially send all rocket choppas back there with some spammy action to clear, but I don't have the guts to try that for the first time at the second. So this is what I've been doing. Dropping 1 boat of rocket choppas on either side. Just get them clearing the basics. And then we're going to get those heavies out. All of these mines right about here are going to worry me in a big way. So we're going to flare back into here, trying to get all of those mines cleared. And here's one more thing that I have not been doing enough of, and that is throwing a smoke on my rocket choppas. That is so helpful in keeping your troops alive, and I have forgotten all about it. So don't forget to use smoke. It's one of those abilities that you kind of forget about because we haven't had it for a long while, and now we really need to get Kavan out, because otherwise we are going to be in a world of pain with all of these troops. So we are going to send all of this stuff over into here. We are going to send a boat of, is that considered a boat? A pink zombie grouping into that back section, and then just trying to clear as many of those mines as we can, knowing full well that all of those things are going to try to murder our troops. And the rocket choppas are so frustrating because they love to walk into the range of those bottom boom cannons, and we are going to be very lucky to get any engine rooms here. Kavan doing his defib thing as well. Need that doom cannon to go down, need those things underneath that sky shield to go down, and it is so frustrating just watching all of our troops get absolutely and utterly pummeled. Like, we came that close, not going to be able to pull it off, not going to be able to get an engine room. Decent percentage, but my goodness, these bases are just so ridiculously strong, and now it comes down to 1 percentage point. 43 to 42, and maybe if I would have thrown a smoke as that rocket chopper popped, I could have got an extra little bit of damage. But okay, jumping in and out, left, right, and center. We're back in 20. We've got Bombardiers starting to win in a big way. Still did not max that. Need to worry about rocket launchers first. 2 extra troops, not really going to make or break anything. We are apparently back on the global top 500, as you can tell by that top screen popping up. Now, here's the deal, my friends. Shooting across this gap with Laser Rangers, with Bombardiers, with rocket choppas is something you should not ignore. With this one, yes, the sky shield's going to screw things up, but you can generally shock all of this stuff. Removing doom cannons, hot pots, shock launchers, even getting engine rooms across that gap is incredibly helpful. I don't know if I'll be able to show you that in this hit. There's already too much going on in this video, but bottom line, remote defib, not really going to solve all your problems, but Bombardiers definitely making things far easier. Now, we talked about shooting across that gap. I am definitely going to be doing that. I'll show you that in a second here. First, we are going to get you over here. You go clear that flamethrower, that mortar, and you're going to go over here. And we are slowly but surely going to get that heavy out, trying to drop it a little bit late just so that it is not going to get hit by any of the things in the process. Look at that. Rocket Choppa's just totally and utterly clearing all of the things. Heavy's coming in to give us a little bit of goodness. And now here is our next problem. I'm going to throw a shock over here, trying to get rid of that stuff. As all of our stuff comes in here, now we get that out, it pops up that hot pot, and now all of our troops can shoot across that gap if we get them into a reasonable spot. Probably didn't need to shock that boom cannon on that right hand side, but look at all of the goodness we've gotten from just straight up getting all of our Bombardiers across that gosh darned gap. Gotten rid of the doom cannon, gotten rid of the hot pot, and now we should be in a good spot to get lots and lots of this stuff cleared out without having to worry too much about keeping our troops alive. Those Bombardiers are very low on health. Kavan is rushing to the rescue. And now we are going to clear as many of these mines using our pink zombie dudes as we can. Speaking of that gap, check these Bombardiers out, just chucking over that gap in a great way. Getting at least one engine room down. Probably going to have problems as soon as we get anywhere near that back right whatever the heck that's called. So we're going to throw a smoke about there, knowing that they're going to get in there. We're going to let these left-hand side dudes get out front. That is hopefully going to keep our Bombardiers alive for a couple extra seconds. And as they throw that chucking across that gap, we have gotten rid of all of the goodness, and all of a sudden we're going to get all of the engine rooms. This is going to be a fairly quick time. I think I was cleared in like 2 minutes and 19 seconds by someone using heavy Zuka Laser Ranger rocket chopper. We are going to be oh so gosh darn close. Way too much talking, not enough flaring, and we might have lost as a result. Ooh, distractions. Polito, what do you got for us? Yeah, we lost. That was all because too much talking, not enough flaring, and screwed that up in a big, big way. But I think the bones are there for you guys. For those of you who have trusted me, not getting that building damage, not getting that shock launcher, not getting barrage wherever the heck it is, you can see now that Bombardiers are going to be super, super great. And we're going to add rocket launchers. People are fizzling already. Adding rocket launchers in 16 hours time is going to be huge. And then maybe we talk about getting those extra what are those things right about, you know what? I might actually bite the bullet here. If we have a look right about here, 2 cannons. Nope, it's 24 keys, but sniper towers. So sorry, I'm rambling. Sniper towers are definitely a possibility that I'm considering, and the reason for that is in 8 hours, I'm not going to have enough for those rocket launchers, and in 16 hours, it's like 2 a.m. So definitely considering, but that troop damage is sitting there, so probably not going to do that either. Just one of those moments where sometimes worth getting something back here simply because we can afford it, but I'm not going to do that. That is going to be it though. Loss, but definitely some good stuff to be gleaned from that. I shall talk to you soon though. Thank you for coming in. I'm Zedmont. Peace.